Okay, continuing on with homework 3-2, question number 10. Complete the table, graph the corresponding ordered pairs, and then draw the line defined by the points. Okay, your equation is x equals -7/2. So I'm going to rewrite that equation. X equals -7/2. Okay, we are supposed to find the x value when y is 4. If y is 4, there's no place to plug 4 in, so I immediately know that x should be -7/2. My point is -7/2, comma, 4. Okay, for the second point, my equation again is x equals -7/2. When y is 1, there's no place to plug 1 in for y. I immediately know that x is -7/2. So my point is -7/2, comma, 1. Same thing one more time. If my equation is x equals -7/2, when y is -2, x will be -7/2. So my point is -7/2, comma, -2. Okay, to plot those 3 points, the first point is -7/2, comma, 4. -7/2 is -3.5. I'm going to go to the left 3.5, and then I'm going to go up 4. So my first point is -7/2, comma, 4. It would be right here. My second point is -7/2, 1. So I want to go -7/2 and then up 1. My blue point would be right here. For my purple point, -7/2, -2. -7/2, so -3.5, and then down 2. My third point would be right here. So my line goes through these 3 points, and you'll notice that x equals -7/2. So our equation x equals, that's going to be a line that runs up and down. This is called a vertical line. Vertical line. We're going to continue and do the same thing with the line 3x plus 4y equals 12. For the first point, we're going to let x be 0. So we're going to say 3 times 0 plus 4y equals 12. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 4y, I get just 4y equals 12. To get y by itself, I need to divide both sides by 4. So y will equal 12 divided by 4, which is 3. So I have the point 0, 3. For the second point, 3x plus 4y equals 12. This time, y is 0. So I'm going to have 3x plus 4 times 0 equals 12. 4 times 0 is 0. That's gone. So I'm left with 3x equals 12. To get x by itself, I need to divide both sides by 3. So I get x equals 12 divided by 3, which is 4. My point is 4, 0. For my third point, 3x plus 4y equals 12, I'm going to plug in 1 for x. 3 times 1 plus 4y equals 12. 3 plus 4y equals 12. To get y by itself, first thing I need to do is subtract 3 from both sides. I have 4y equals 12 minus 3, which is 9. Okay, I want to divide both sides by 4. So y equals 9 divided by 4. Now, if I wanted to get a decimal for that, 2.25. But I would stick with 9/4. So my point is 1 comma 9/4. Okay, let's go plot these points. 0, 3. In the x direction, I go 0. Then on the y direction, I'm going to go up 3. My first point is right there. My second point is 4, 0. So I'm going to go right 4 and then up and down 0. My second point will be right here. My third point is 1 comma 9/4. I'm going to go right 1. Then I'm going to go up 2 1/4. Remember that 9/4 was 2.25? My third point is right there. Okay, my line that connects those 3 points, or goes through those 3 points, I should say, is right there. Looks like y'all are going to get a lot of practice with these types of problems. What if we have y equals 2x, and x is going to be -1? We're going to plug -1 for x. So y equals 2 times -1. 2 times -1 is -2. My coordinates are -1 comma -2. I don't think I graphed those with you guys. So hold on. Okay, if I want to go -1, -2, I'm going to go left 1 and then down 2. So that point is here. For 0, 0, that's the origin. And then for 1, 2, I'm going to go right 1 and then up 2. So my third point is right here. So the line that goes through those 3 points is right there. Number 13, y equals 1/4 x minus 2. If I plug in -4 for x, y equals 1/4 times -4 minus 2. If you don't like doing that arithmetic, your calculator can do it. You would type in, remember how to get the fraction? 1/4 and then parenthesis -4. And was it minus 2? Yeah, minus 2. Gives me -3. So y equals -3. The point is -4 comma -3. For the second point, y equals 1/4 x minus 2. I'm going to plug 0 in for x. Y equals 1/4 times 0 minus 2. 1/4 times 0 is 0. So 0 minus 2 is -2. I have the coordinate 0 comma -2. For my third point, if I have y equals 1/4 x minus 2 and I let x be 4, y equals 1/4 times 4 minus 2. 1/4 times 4 is 1. So you have y equals 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is -1. The coordinate of my point is 4 comma -1. So let's go plot all 3 of these points. My first point is -4, -3. So I'm going to go left 4 and then down 3. My first point is right here. My second point, 0, -2. 0 in the x direction, then down 2. My second point is 0, -2. My third point is 4, -1. So I'm going to go 4 and then down 1. My third point is there. the line that goes through all three of those points. Number 15, estimate the coordinates of the x-intercept and y-intercept. Write each intercept as an ordered pair. Select none if applicable. So where does it cross the x-axis? Is right here. So the x-intercept will be 1, 0. Now for the y-intercept, it crosses the y-axis right here. So the y-intercept would be 0, -3. Okay, now to find the x and y intercepts, and then graph the line for 3x plus 2y equals -8. Okay, number 16, find the x and y intercepts. The line is 3x plus 2y equals -8. So I'm going to go do a little chart here. I'm going to plug in 0 for x first. If I plug in 0 for x, 3 times 0 plus 2y equals -8. 3 times 0 is gone. So I have 2y equals -8. To solve for y, I need to divide both sides by 2. So I get y equals -4. So y is -4 when x is 0. Now I want to solve the equation when y is 0. So again, 3x plus 2y equals -8. I'm going to plug 0 in for y. So 3x plus 2 times 0 equals -8. Now that's 2 times 0 is gone. So I have 3x equals -8. Dividing both sides by 3 leaves me with x equals -8/3. So x is -8/3 when y is 0. So it says my x-intercept would be the ordered pair -8/3, 0. My y-intercept would be the ordered pair 0, -4. Part 3 says to graph the line. If I wanted to graph 0, -4, that point would be here. And then if I wanted to graph the line, or the point, what was the x-intercept? -8/3, 0. -8/3 is -2.67. So -2.67 would be about there, not quite to 3. So there's my x-intercept. And my line connecting the two, would be like that.